Namaste bitches, it is I, the Logamuffin, and today we're doing a response video, and oh boy, it's gonna be a good one. It's also gonna be a long one. This video is gonna be like 20 minutes, so watch out for that. But before we can get into it, I need to give you some background info. So say you're me, and it's a late night, and you're scrolling Reddit, as usual, when you come across a post in r/niceguys titled, "Imagine outing yourself like this," and it's a screenshot of a YouTube video. The video is entitled, "I'm never talking to a female again," and on the video you can see some pretty incendiary texts. And you can clearly see in the screenshot that the uploader of the video has 783,000 subscribers. Damn, that's a lot of subscribers. So naturally, I wanted to know who this was, and see if I can find a copy of the video. And then I looked at the profile picture, and I could see clear as day that it's Optimus's profile picture. And I'm familiar with Optimus's YouTube channel. I watched a few videos of his. He's a commentator YouTube channel, fairly large, verified account. So I did some googling, and I found a re-upload of the video, because yes, the video is actually deleted at some point. But since this is the internet, there is a copy, and oh boy, this video is a fucking mess. There is so much wrong with it. And that's why this video is going to be so long, because I'm going to be going through the whole video, and there's pretty much something wrong with what he's saying every, like, 3 sentences that he says. So I'm going to be doing some responses, cracking some jokes, and yeah. So, with that long intro out of the way, and without further ado, let's fucking get into it.
I am never talking to women ever again. It's over with, man. There's no chance. Optimus is hanging up the cleats, bro. He is retiring from the service of speaking to females.
The video's barely started, and there's already something wrong, and that has to do with the title. The title uses the word females to refer to women, and you might be saying, "Muffin, what's wrong with that?" Well, let me have Sarah TV explain it to you.
I finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth.
Referring to women as females isn't respectful. It's weird.
Seriously, don't use the word females like that. It's fucking weird.
It's simply over with, okay? Yeah, I mean, you may have seen this already on Twitter, and this is going to come as a surprise to the woman that I was talking to. I don't even know if I want to call her that, because, you know, women, they know how to talk. You know, they know how to conduct themselves. Actual women. I would say this is more like a girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what her deal is, but...
So here, I'm guessing, he's saying that not all women are like this, but yet he's still, giving up on talking to, quote-unquote, females, aka all women. So if this chick was just a girl, and she wasn't representative of all women, then why you giving up on talking to all women? Seems like a bit of an overreaction to me, but hey, what do I know?
But I don't even know what I'm supposed to say here. I mean, I got all the screenshots, and we're gonna go through this, and you can come to your own conclusions. So...
Oh, don't you worry, Optimus. I will come to my own conclusions, and spoiler alert, they're not that positive.
But, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just give you some backstory on the whole thing, I guess. So, I was talking to this girl for 4 days.
4 days. Keep that in mind. At the time this story takes place, he had only known this girl for 4 days.
I'd FaceTimed her a couple times, and we were primarily just texting one another. It was iMessage for me. I'm assuming it's not for her, because the texts were different than they're supposed to be if they have iPhones or whatever. But, you know, just a couple days in or whatever, and at this point, like, I'm just trying to get to know this person, right? Because, you know, I know where they live, like, where they stay at and whatnot.
Oh my god, that sounds so bad out of context.
I know what they're doing, I guess. And, you would think in that kind of, I guess, idea there, you would have something to talk about. But I mean, I don't know, I guess not. So you guys have probably endured one of the dry texters, as they're called, which are people who literally just reply with like one word.
Now, most of the video revolves around his fury for this girl being a quote-unquote dry texter. The thing is, he had so many better options. He could have asked her why she's doing that. He could have been like, hey, I can see you're not interested in the conversation. By the way you're talking, I'm gonna go, see you around, and then politely exit the conversation. That would have been the polite way to do it, and it would have taken up a lot less time than what he does. What he does makes no goddamn sense, and it's probably one of the biggest overreactions that I've ever seen in my life. No exaggeration. You'll see.
And you're basically over here with a broken spinal cord trying to run 40 yards downfield, just trying to carry this conversation to the glory land, to the touchdown. But they just simply will not let that happen because of their responses. Now, I mean, the fact that I spent 4 days on this, I feel like a clown, but...
You feel like a clown for spending 4 days on this? Oh, buddy. You are a clown. Just not for that reason. It's all the other shit that you do in this video.
I tried my hardest to make this thing work out, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I tried. And by the way, I will be sending this video to her, and the reaction, I cannot wait to see.
What reaction are you hoping to elicit from her? Are you hoping that she'll apologize for everything? Are you hoping that she'll just see your sub count and her panties will just drop instantly?
So, hi, how you doing? I'm sure you didn't expect this because this is not something that I told you, but I just happen to have this YouTube channel where, I can just kind of say or do whatever I want. So, yeah, once again, hello. I'm glad to see that you're probably going to be tuning into this one. I hope you enjoy the video, by the way. So, anyway, let's just dive into the texts, and maybe through this, I'm talking to you, will see, because this is gonna be great to see the aftermath of. So,
See the aftermath of what? Her blocking you?
woke up this morning and I was texting her about school, right? So, nothing crazy. I said, that's dope. So, what do you go to school there for? What major? Because she goes to school. So she said psychology. And at that point, I'm like, okay, we got one of those. Either she's really, really intelligent or, problematic, right? So,
Yeah, I don't know what this one is supposed to mean. Either she's really intelligent or she's not really intelligent. Like, yeah, I don't get this one.
I thought this was a pretty genuine question, right? How hard is it? Because, I've always heard, like, psychology classes are really hard. There's a lot of work to it. So, how hard is that, honestly? I've always been thinking that that's some difficult shit, which is true. I would think that psychology is kind of hard to kind of conceptualize and master, but according to her, not bad. Pretty fine. So, you're already seeing the problem here. I'm speaking in full sentences. She is speaking in singular words.
If you consider that a problem, sure. And I totally get why he wouldn't like that. But the thing is, what he does, his reaction to this, is such an overreaction. Like, he overblows it, like, so much, to the point where it doesn't even matter what she did, because you're just being a huge asshole to her.
Okay? If any women are watching this video, man, or I guess anyone, because, I'm sure there's guys out there who dry text, do not text like this. I am 20 years old. I am fully capable of being able to read a full sentence. I'm fully capable of understanding what you have to say beyond just a couple words. If you don't have time to text right now, or you don't want to text right now, you can tell me that too. Once again, I'm a grown man. I
Keep that "I'm a grown man" comment in mind as well, because he acts like a fucking baby in the rest of this video.
really don't have to, like, you know, I don't even know how to describe this. I don't need you to do this to try and, like, accommodate me. Okay, so at this point, I'm just like, all right, this is the 4th day of this. Bet, any plans for today? And she said no. And I'm just like, okay, so she's not busy, but she's texting like she's 3 and just learning how to talk.
Bitch, that was a yes or no question that you just asked her. Why are you complaining about it? That don't make any fucking sense.
So, usually when people do this, there's something wrong maybe. So, you know, it's kind of the route I take because she's acting odd. Everything good. You seem off for some reason. I feel like that's a very reasonable thing to ask.
So, this is the question that he asks her to try and figure out why she's dry texting. My problem with it is it's vague as all hell. Like, it's extremely vague. And it could be applied to many things in that situation. And again, it's also another yes or no question.
And the truth is, man, I feel like I'm a helpful person. You know, when it comes to people close enough to me that I can, like, you know, talk to them and whatnot, which at this point she probably would have been there. I feel like I can talk to you about your problems and give some perspective maybe. I feel like that's a possibility.
Sure, I don't know you in real life, but you probably are a totally cool, reasonable, helpful dude. And if Optimus or Optimus fans are watching this, I have no ill will towards Optimus. I just think he made an oopsie, and that's it.
Apparently, nothing was wrong, though. So, I mean, at this point, I have no idea how to even, like, keep approaching this conversation. But, alright, if you ever need someone to talk, let me know. Now, for me, this is a very, personal phrase, because at this point, I'm quite literally offering you my time. I'm offering you something that is more valuable than anything on this planet.
Quote, time is something more valuable than anything on this planet. Keep that in mind, because by making this video, he is wasting his time. And that goes along with all the text messages that he sent to this girl that were wholly unnecessary, and he didn't need to send any of those to her. It's like, I don't understand how you're, like, editing a video, like a whole YouTube video, and then you're uploading it, and you don't think once, like, you know, maybe I'm just overreacting, like, just a little bit, maybe.
If you need me to give you time to talk about something to try and help you, I am available to do that. I only do this to select people, okay? Usually, you know, it works out pretty well, and that person, if they ever do, I guess, claim that time, it comes to a very fruitful, conclusion. But I get an okay. So I'm just like, nice. This conversation is just dead. There's no way to keep approaching this. It's over.
Now this part is the part where shit really hits the fan. Optimus throws a fucking tantrum at this girl that she did not deserve, and that he did not have to do, and that he's wasting his time by doing it.
I am 4 days in. I have not gotten the Forsaken top. This is not going in any direction except down, okay? So, guess what? Alright, go fuck yourself, honestly. This is a waste of time. I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad sending that because she deserved it, in my opinion. But
this is the beginning of his tantrum, where he just fucking rips into this girl for not even that good of a reason. Like, not enough of a reason to warrant this much fury. So yeah, shit's about to hit the fan, real quick.
even then, right? Now, she seems stunned, right? Like, she has no idea on why I would say this, right? Why would he be upset that I talk like a toddler just now learning how to, finally, I guess, conversate? Why would he be upset? So, WTF, I didn't do anything to you, but whatever.
I feel like that's a reasonable reaction, because you didn't tell her anything of why you're saying this. So now, she's just, like, stunned, like, what the fuck was that? Why is he so pissed off right now?
Yeah, 4 days of my time, woman. 4 days of my time. You didn't do anything to me, but you act like you don't know how to fucking speak. I'm trying to converse with you and get to know you. I told you everything that you asked.
And that's another true statement. He asked her, half of the things he asked her were yes or no questions. And she's literally doing what you asked. You asked her a yes or no question, you're gonna get yes or no back. That's how it works. That's not dry texting.
You speak in 3-word sentences. We aren't 4 years old anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was malding a little bit here, okay? I think rightfully so. So, I'm just busy right now. Keep in mind, I've been asking this girl all kinds of things. Got any plans for the day? What are you majoring in? Just something to try and figure out where her mind is right now. But hey, guess what? That wasn't good enough, okay? That was not enough to just try and ask that and try and, learn more about this person, try and figure out things about them. And at this point now, I'm actually pretty pissed because, I mean, for what, right? Why did I even talk to you in the first place? So, doing what? I asked you what's up for the day. I am at the store. Why couldn't we have just said that to begin with so that I can try to lead the conversation there?
I can't believe I have to say this, but just because you're at the store, like you're out somewhere right now, doesn't mean that you still can have no plans for the day. It's not like you're gonna be at the store the whole day. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Which leads me to believe that she was texting totally normal, in the time before this all happened. But as soon as she gives one-word answers, one time, he fucking goes off. Like, why? Dude, why? Seriously.
Doesn't matter, I guess. I'm not good enough. And at this point, man, I slapped my knee and just looked in the air. Honestly, go fuck yourself. Because at this point, even, I'm still, I guess, trying to recover this, right? It's like, I don't know, I'm pretty casual at Smash Bros, right? But it's almost like when you get hit with a combo or something, you get knocked off the edge, and like you do that bounce to like try and grab the edge and pull yourself back up. That's the status that we were kind of at this point, in my opinion. But I guess not. I guess that just isn't the case. So,
yeah, that's not the case, because that analogy doesn't work. Because you're the one who threw yourself off the edge. You didn't have to do any of this. You threw yourself off the edge in the middle of a match for no discernible reason. That's what it would be if the analogy was accurate.
My fault? I don't know. But yeah, that's where I was trying to lead this. But yeah, and then I get hit with a doesn't matter, I'm not good enough. I'm just gonna let you guys in on a little secret here. Guilt tripping like this does not work, okay? It just doesn't, especially if you're talking to a grown man, because I'm just gonna laugh at you.
I will agree it was probably a dick move for her to say that, but you also pulled a huge dick move on her, so it evens out, I guess.
The mental manipulation simply does not work on me, so GG, I guess, but you're just like everyone else. Oh, I love that sentence. I love hearing that. You're just like everyone else. You pretend to be nice and shit, but you're a fucking asshole. Was that any of that, or was any of that necessary? No, it wasn't. You deserve everything you get. Upside down smiley face. That one.
And this girl's response hits on one of the main points of this video. That none of this is necessary, like, at all. Not only did he not have to overreact in the text messages, like he did, he also didn't need to make a YouTube video about the text messages, and then rant about that, and show his loyal subscribers how much of an asshole he is. But yet, you did it anyway.
That added insult to injury. When she sent that, it was over. I don't even know how I'm supposed to recover from that. That was just an absolute massacre on my personality. At this point, bro, it's over. I'm done. Age 20, I'm just out of the game, bro. It's done. So at this point, I'm like, all right, this conversation's not going to go anywhere else. At this point, I might as well just start trolling a little bit, right? Because if you guys follow me on Twitter, there's nothing better than just Optimus trolling, man. So
And this is where he wastes a lot of his time, just trolling this girl, and she does not deserve it at all.
I just hit her with the "Ayo, Mr. Krabs, let's go." All right, so I mean, because honestly, it was facts. I mean, am I kind of a meanie? Sure.
Well, at least he knows that he's being a huge dick.
And this is something I noticed too. She loves just sending question marks instead of like talking. This is my whole point. She speaks in codes. It's like trying to crack the fucking Da Vinci Code, but immature.
That's valid. You are immature for this whole thing, this whole saga. It shows that you are very fucking immature.
Glad we aren't gonna talk anymore. Flipped me off with an emoji. And at this point, bro, I just started laughing. Like, what am I supposed to say? Imagine using an emoji to flip me off. LMA.
I like how he says this, but literally halfway up the page, he uses a meme to try and troll someone. Like, dude, do you know how it looks when you're showing someone this? Apparently so, because he deleted the video.
Yeah, honestly, this girl is older than me. She is 21. I'm 20, okay? She is using, unironically, emojis to try and bolster and support an argument on text.
Bro, you're using memes to try and bolster an argument on text. That's not better. You're on the same level as her. Just fucking stop.
And I am supposed to take what she is saying seriously. I have no idea how that works. I have no idea where that was going to go. But it's like, I don't know. It's like a shot on goal, clear miss. And I think that might have made her mad that didn't, like, really get to me and I, like, didn't break down on her. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy, phenomenal, awesome, asshole. How are you a psychology major but can't comprehend the psychology of texting someone?
She can comprehend texting sane people, but not insane people. That's the difference.
Which I feel is a very valid question. I feel like if you can, like, learn the intricacies of the human mind and figure out what's going on in the wires of someone's head, maybe you should know how to text. And let's keep it a $1.50 here, okay? Men are not hard to talk to most of the time, really. All you gotta just be like is, like, literally anything. I mean, I'll talk to you about walruses, okay? I don't even know anything about walruses. I will still talk to you about them.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm guessing that's supposed to be random or something. But, like, imagine talking to this guy about walruses. He'd be like, walruses, they have a big horn. And you're like, nope, that's a narwhal. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about walruses. And then the conversation ends. Riveting.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get some wet. I mean, there's nothing else I need to say. Men, you know what I'm saying. Anything that is in the way, it can be moved aside, you know what I'm saying? But someone who talks like they're fucking 4, not necessarily. She hit me with a bruh, you're so weird. At first, she's one of, yeah, I didn't know that either. She's one of those girls who says bruh. She probably also says things like Aggie, so that right there, ooh, okay. That is just, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is not attractive for women to be saying.
Just imagine this, right? Like, he's on a first date with a girl, and he's like, you know, they have a lot in common, she's really nice, funny, whatever. And then she says bruh one time, and he just, like, fucking runs out of the room, like, bolts it. This woman is dead to me. Like, I don't know why that's not attractive for a woman to be saying. Is there some dictionary of words that are, like, attractive words?
But at the end of the day, it's okay because I'll move on and make more money with a better person and you'll be sad and stuck here, so whatever. Inspection emojis. And this is when I knew that I won, okay? I knew. Now, you know, I'm not multi-billionaire, multi-millionaire, crazy boy Optimus. But let's not pretend like Optimus don't be dipping into that bag a little bit, okay? No flex, but I don't know who she thinks that she is. So, you must not have heads I don't know what to tell you about that one, but you might be mistaken, which I believe to be true.
He's pulling out the "Do you know who I am" card. And it pairs well with my statement from earlier that he's sending this to her to sort of impress her with how big of a channel he is. And once she sees his subscriber count, her panties will just instantly drop. Like, she's just like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize you were such a successful YouTuber. Let's go fuck right now."
Low-key L. Okay, I'm gonna award you the L of the day, a very coveted Optimus award, might I add.
I'm not gonna go through the rest of the video, because it's basically more of the same. The last text he sends to her basically says, "Relax for a few hours. I got a surprise for you." And the surprise is this video. And so, just like Optimus asked, I'm gonna give you my conclusions, so here they are. In conclusion, Optimus, why? Why did you have to do any of that? Not only did you not have to overreact in the way that you did, but you certainly did not have to make a video about it, because you had so much time to think over. You had hours to think, maybe I'm just overreacting just a little bit here. Maybe I shouldn't make a video on this. I can't believe that you didn't think that one time. And I guess that's just a testament to how angry and egocentric you are. And you should apologize to this girl. Like, this girl deserves an apology from you. This whole thing is just... It really makes me mad that he is being such a fucking asshole to someone who does not deserve it at all. So yeah, those are my conclusions, Optimus. Tell me what you think about him. And one more thing, I originally wasn't gonna make this video because I'm pretty slow when it comes to making videos. And I thought within a day or two, there would already be a Mutahar video on this. And like, a bunch of other drama channels would be covering this. But apparently not, because I've only seen about 3 videos, not from any big YouTubers, about this subject. And the re-upload only has 4,000 views right now. And I'm really surprised that this story hasn't gotten out, gotten to a bigger audience, because this shows that Optimus is a nice guy, or an incel, or whatever you want to call it. I would just call it being an asshole, but, So yeah, that's the video. I'm the Logamuffin, and as always, I'll see you up ahead.